Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Megafauna. Of course, Merry Christmas to one and all. Now here's a tutorial video on our Lego custom Cervalces. So for the Cervalces, I actually sketched down here a detailed plan on how we're going to do it. It's called the stag moose, and in this particular plan, this main structure, the main body would be very moose-like, and we're going to use this particular base figure as our I would say victim to create our stag moose. So what we did is we actually lengthened down the legs, and of course we added in the studs over here at the back, and we have somehow extended the neck, and also brought about the main structure of the horn here. And what we're going to do next is we're just going to put on the first layer of clay to it, so that it is more stabilized in terms of the legs as well as that of the neck, and then we're going to sculpt from there our stag. So the most striking feature of the Cervalces would be the horns, and I wanted to really focus on that. It actually took me an hour or so to recreate the horns. As you can see here, the antlers, they are very intricate in a way, and so I had to use several materials to continue on with this one, and I think I did it. And so I'm really happy with this one, and all we have to do now is put on some clay on this one and finish it up. This is the stag moose. What do you guys think? And here's the Cervalces after he has been. Here's the Cervalces after we have done our sculpting. We're going to have this cured for around 5 or 6 hours, and then we're going to sand it off and then paint it. Easy as that. Alright, so here we have our Cervalces, and for this painting scheme, since it's actually nearing Christmas, I wanted to be inspired and do a reindeer coloration on our Cervalces. Now, what do you think of that, guys? Alright, so for this one, we're going to of course use some acrylics over here, some different sizes of brushes, and some water. And yeah, so let's start. And here are the winners for Justice PC contest. We have 10 lucky picks. Here they are. Third, the Mr. Terracinosaurus, Utah Venator, Gary Zilla, Stan Jimenez, Emperor of Tunes and Beasts, Evani Baldo Ponce, Aitai Channel, Extinct Span, Aiden Stevenson, Victor Gabriel. Congratulations everyone, and now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Margot.
Top 9.
Rex in the house.
Top 8.
Tim Zafri Binzanal.
Top 7.
Prehistoric Special.
Top 6.
Rain Zilla Xavier.
Top 5.
Gabriel Elkins.
Top 4.
Prehistoric Life.
Top 3.
Alpha Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Top 2.
Alton Todd.
And top
Cretaceous
4.
Bridge. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next Guess It PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct icon, and we'll link you to the Extinct homepage, and the homepage just click on the community link to see all our posts. And now on with the video. The color that we're going to use is actually this mixture of white and unbleached titanium, and we're going to paint this on the white areas of the reindeer. Well, technically it's the Cervalces, but I wanted to call it a reindeer for now. So this would include of course areas of the neck, some parts of the body, and also the hooves of our reindeer over here. Growing up, guys, I really Christmas is actually one of those favorite holiday. So what's your favorite holiday? Comment them down below. Next is we're going to paint the reindeer with this mixture of black, a little bit of raw umber, and some white. And we're just going to highlight on some of the areas like so, like that of the legs, also the back, and also some areas of the face. I'm not going to go heavy on this one because we're going to give it an ombre like effect, if you may. So just be very selective of the areas that you're going to paint using this one because it's quite hard and also dark. So we mixed up a little bit more white on the earlier colors that we had, and we came up with this lighter color of grayish brown, and we're just going to paint on some of the areas that attaches the white and also the darker browns that we had on earlier. So this brings a little I would say a transition color from the much darker to the lighter colors. So we're just going to do that on all of the areas that needed, you know, some lighter shades of brown. So this would include, of course, the face. As you can see here, I actually added in some details to it, and then of course the neck area over here, some areas of the legs, the back, and also a little bit of the lower side of the legs also. Let's amp up the white a little bit more and put some on the existing colors that we're actually using on this one, and let's just refine some details on our figure. Now we can add in some shadows here and there, and also this is the opportunity where you can actually cover some of the imperfections that you have on your sculpt. Now, so we're going to bring back the more darker areas of the reindeer. So this is just a bunch darker, I would say brown, that we have mixed up. It's not actually, you know, something that could be too much. So sometimes what I do is I just, you know, paint on one area, and then I'm going to try and dry it like so, and see if it darkens, then it's too dark, then we're going to change it, of course. And before we move on with several other details of the custom, let's now paint the antlers. So this is just a mixture of raw sienna and some darker tones of black and also some white. And we're going to paint this on the, well, technically the entire antler. So we're going to do several coats on this one, so that, you know, since this one has a lot of edges to it, so it is really prone to, you know, paint chips and so on. And so we're just going to you know, create several layers of this one, much like what I did with the other, like so. We keep this dry, and then we're going to attach this on the reindeer. And now for some final touches on our Cervalces, we will be, you know, painting the details of hooves, as well as details of the eyes, and other fur details of our Cervalces as well. So that's it for the making of the video. Let's now move on to the next portion of our video on our Cervalces.